Welcome to Aphra's Artifacts, where we do some archaeology of our own and dig into the queer side of Star Wars. I'm your host, Alia Morgaine, and it's so great to have you here. Well, today we're talking about Chase Wilsorr, a brand new character on the scene from a Certain Point of View, Empire Strikes Back collection of 40 short stories that tell the tales of previously undisclosed and minor characters. It is a wonderful collection so far. I'm about halfway through and I'm loving it. And so far there are 2 examples of queer characters, queer romances. So that is awesome. So Chase Wilsorr is found in the short story A Good Kiss by C.B. Lee. And Chase is a super relatable character for me, at least in regards to my past, in that he never feels good enough or worthy of other people's time. He sees himself as lesser than and just kind of floating along and not really doing anything special. He even thinks of himself as unacceptably plain, with boring written all over his features. Nothing at all like the heroes whom epic spy stories and romances are written about. And his bunkmates are super rude to him and write him off as a nobody. So I feel this guy. I totally feel this guy. I'm in a totally better place now than I was years ago, but I get it. I've been there. So I'm loving that this character is super relatable. He's not a gung-ho hero who's swooping in to save the day, but he does save the day. He just almost doesn't realize that he's doing it when he's doing it. He doesn't realize how good he is. So he's also never been kissed. And from the title, A Good Kiss, you can bet that there's gonna be a kiss at the end. So that's what we're going to talk about in the next video, where we talk about Chase Wilsorr and Jordan Smith together, their crush on each other and their interactions and how that develops into ultimately a kiss, which is really sweet. So anyway, Chase is from Takodana. He's been with the rebellion since at least Yavin 4 and has been in the kitchens the entire time. He is getting so tired of the kitchen. He just feels useless there. He also does essential delivery, getting calf and supplies to rebels who can't leave their posts. And the reason why he's been on kitchen duty so long is because he's been denied sentry duty multiple times because he was kicked out of the Alliance Corps of Engineers for his clumsiness. He was really clumsy with the heat tech that helped to excavate the tunnels underneath Hoth's surface. Yeah. Being clumsy with heat tech is kind of terrifying, so no wonder. One really cool thing about his character is that despite his feeling unworthy, he still tries his best to get to a place of confidence. He is reading a self-help book by the Mary Ellen, Racy, and Nib called Be Your Best Self. And in this book, there are quotes such as, "To first make your dreams come true, you must be open to the belief that they can. You must embody it. If you don't believe it to be true, how can anyone else? And imagine who you want to be. Use that energy to direct your actions." So in response to these wonderful quotes of trying to instill confidence in the reader, Chase repeats to himself aloud things like, "I am confident. I am strong. I'm a valuable member of the Rebel Alliance, and any minute now, Major Durlin is going to give me a mission of my own." And his bunkmates don't like his reciting things out loud while they're still asleep. But he's trying. He's trying to get better. He's trying to feel better about himself. So A Good Kiss references, of course, when Leia and Han are in the tunnels of Echo Base, and Han says, "You could use a good kiss." Well, to Leia. Well, Chase is trying to get through. They're in his way when this is happening. And the narrative's so funny. It says, Chase has seen them pretend to argue all over the base, in the mess halls, in corridors, in the hangar, and now they're in his way. Can't they flirt somewhere else? He's got a job to do. And he thinks, don't attractive people have anything better to do than to taunt everyone else on the base with their unresolved tension? Number one, that's just hysterical. It's hilarious. I love it. But number two, gotta feel for Chase. He's like, come on, guys. Like, you're shoving this in my face, and I'm trying so hard to be confident in myself. But you'll see in the next video that he uses that line, you could use a good kiss. He takes some of that confidence that he sees in Han, and he uses it for himself to wonderful effect. So, comment down below if you what you think about Chase Wilsorr. What you think about his character. Do you think he's relatable? Do you think it's too much? I think he's a wonderful addition to queer canon in Star Wars. So remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter at Alia Morgaine, and peruse my blog at thestarwarsreview.blogspot.com. And remember to check out the next video on Chase Wilsorr and Jordan Smith, Flirtations.